Hey, this is a lesson for the review for EOC. It's preparation for your sub-day you will have tomorrow. I will just like to go through this with you at this time. Here's something that we'd like you to remember. We're going to have two binomials here, x plus 3, and we're going to multiply it by x minus 2. Well, if you do not remember, here's a review for you, that we form a box, a 2 by 2 box, and we label the side here x and 3, taken from the first binomial. X and negative 2 is taken from the second binomial. Then we fill in the box by multiplying, sort of like a multiplication table. X times x is x squared, and x times negative 2 is negative 2x. 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Well, 3x and negative 2x are like terms. We can combine those. Therefore, our final answer for the product of this binomial is x squared plus 1x subtract 6. Your turn. Set up a box for 3x plus 1 times 2x minus 4. Fill in the box and find your answer. Now let's check your answer. 3x and 1 is here, and 2x and negative 4 go here. 6x squared is 3x times 2x. Negative 12x comes from negative 3x times the negative 4. The 2x comes from negative 1 times the 2x. And the 1 times the 4 gives you the negative 4. Our final answer when we combine this like term with this one is 6x squared subtract 10x minus 4. Your turn again. Set up a box. Multiply the binomial 5x minus 1, 5x minus 1, and to the binomial of 2x plus 7. Now let's check your answer. 5x and negative 1 are along the side, and the 2x and the 7 above. We multiply the 5x times the 2x to get the 10x squared. We multiply the 5x times the 7x to get the 35x. We multiply the negative 1 times the 2x to get negative 2x. And then we multiply the negative 1 and the 7 to get the negative 7. Now 35 has a like term with negative 2x and can be combined with a final answer of 10x squared plus 33x subtract 7. Word problem time. Find the area of the following rectangle. This is the length and this is the width. If you remember, the area of a rectangle is length times width. Well, the length is a binomial and the width is a binomial, so I can multiply those just like I did in my last problem. Set up a box, do the multiplication, combine the like terms, and find my final answer. Do that at this time. Now let's check your answer. 2x and 3, x and 1. That's 2x squared. 1 times 2x is 2x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. Combine the 2x and the 3x, and you get a final product and area of the rectangle of 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. Here's another word problem. Find the area of a following rectangle with a length of x plus 7 and a width of 3 times x. Subtract 4. First of all, we need to draw out the problem. We have a rectangle. Its length is x plus 7 and the width is 3 times x. Subtract 4. Then we're ready. Once we've drawn it out and made a plan, we can put up a box, use our two binomials, find our product, and have our area. 3x and negative 4 times x and 7. 3x times 3x, 3x squared. X times negative 4, negative 4x. 7 times 3x is 21x. And 7 times negative 4 is negative 28. The final answer when I combine all these together is 3x squared plus 17x minus 28, the area of my rectangle. Here's one that's a little more challenging, but not impossible. You just have to break it down into pieces. The floor of a rectangle cage has a length of 4 feet greater than its width, W. James will increase both dimensions of the floor by 2 feet. Write an equation that represents the new area N of the floor of the cage. We need to begin by drawing a rectangle and label the length 4 greater than its width. Why don't you try? Let's see if this is what you got. The floor of the rectangular cage has a length that's 4 more than the width. So if the width is something we do not know, we'll use the variable x. And the length is 4 more than that, or x plus 4. Next part of the word problem stated that James will increase both dimensions of the floor by 2 feet. So if he increases the length by 2, it will now become x plus 6. And he will increase the width by 2, it will now be x plus 2. Now we have the new length of his new floor that's been increased by 2 and the width that's been increased by 2. We again can make our box, perform our operations, and find the area of this new rectangle. You try it. Now we have the equation that represents the new area N of the floor of the cage. It is final answer of x squared plus 8x plus 12. Check your box with this box to see if it is something that fits your answer. X squared plus 8x plus 12. That's the end of our video. Hope you have enjoyed doing math a different way. See you next time.